Hello everybody and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, there it is. Just took a bit. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Since you don't number these streams, this is technically an uncountable number of streams for chapter 1. I mean, I could go back and count them. I'm pretty sure the first stream for chapter 1 should be titled something like Chapter 1 Begins or something like that. I don't normally title streams, because usually what happens when you title a stream is that people don't click on it. As in like a number a stream, I should say. I guess that makes sense that people wouldn't want to watch like part 100 of a live stream when they haven't ever seen the first part. So at the very least, I'd at least try to provide some context as to where we currently are in the game. Without spoiling too much. Is my controller connected? Yep, it is. Okay. Literally just got to my computer. Alrighty. We did the investigation, somehow found the culprit. The door was the culprit. Oh yeah, true. And... first floor of the Laventar Casino and Bar. This might not go so well. They're probably gonna make me gamble, and I am pretty bad at that. Playing the algorithm game? Unfortunately, every content creator is at the whims of the algorithm. There are videos that I want to make, and there are videos that the algorithm enjoys. It's just a matter of choosing between the two. Like, as of late, unfortunately, I haven't been making too many, like, SCP or D&D videos, because they just haven't been performing as well. Which is unfortunate, because I enjoy those things a lot. Maybe have a moment? You wouldn't happen to be Lakeisha, would you? Yes, I'm... Oh! Are you the Bracers? Yeah, we saw the posting. You know a little bit about what's going on, at least. You all set? I'd like to go over the details. Sure, yeah. We have a save game right before here. Yeah, of course it's okay. What can we do for you? What I'd like to ask of you is very simple. Do something, anything, to make my husband lose at gambling. What? That's your request? Win in a game of chance, is it? A most intriguing request. You heard me right. I don't care what game, just please win against my husband. He's always been the type to get so wrapped up in whatever it is he's doing that he doesn't know when to stop. I mean, really? He gets a few wins in at the casino and suddenly he's convinced he's a pro gambler. And I know that one-track mind of his. If he says he wants to turn pro, anything I say is in one ear and out the other. So I'd like you to nip that in the bud before things go that far. I see. Family circumstances, huh? Sounds like things are hard for you. No, I was naive. I should have just refused when he suggested a casino trip. No point in complaining now. Casino trip, like, hey, let's celebrate by spending all of our money. I don't think that's a great idea. But I suppose people with different economic situations would likely think differently. He keeps winning just like Sid. Now that's an impossible task for anybody. Has Sid ever lost, actually? Now that I think about it? Well, like, not on purpose. Lost. Here, let me give you 1,000 mira as a wager. Casino celebrations are next to retail therapy. Retail therapy, I think you're referring to, like, shopping sprees and stuff like that. I could never. I don't understand people that waste money like that. Like, I guess if you're drowning in it, maybe you don't, like, understand the value of every single dollar that you spend, but for somebody like me, yeah, it means a lot. It means, like, having a roof over your head versus having, like, a fancy bag to hold on while you're sleeping on the side of the road. I don't know. If you wager this all on one bet, I'm sure my husband will take you up. I sure hope so. Is your husband upstairs at the casino right now? Yes, he's made himself nice and comfortable up there. Last I saw, he was playing cards. Filio's his name. Understood? We'll check the card tables. Do me a favor and don't hold back. Make sure he loses decisively. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions? We're okay, I think. You've covered all the basics. The real question is, how do we win the match? I mean, gambling's ultimately luck, isn't it? Yes, but only to a degree. Letting that luck live or killing it takes skill. Whether we can win or not depends on your match. Strategy is the key, to be more precise. Guess we're in for some fun times. If strategy is what you're worried about, you'll be fine. My husband is a total amateur. He's terrible at lying. Every thought that crosses his mind is written on his face plain as day. He's not normally the kind of person well suited to gambling. Then why has he been winning? Is he like playing poker, but his face tells you basically what his hand is? Really? Hearing that makes me feel a little bit more confident, maybe. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, that's the spirit. Knowing the game is important, sure, but having the drive to get in there and win is what really brings it home. I'm in your corner, you guys. Now get up there and knock my husband down a few pegs. Wow, Bracer's really gotta do anything and everything. What a charming little casino. We've been up here before. Oh wait, no. I don't think we've been up here with Olivier. Its equipment looks brand new. Was this established recently? In a way, it just reopened after renovations during the birthday celebration. Hey, now I think about it, it was being worked on last time. I see. So where's our high-rolling target? Right, his wife said he'd be at the card tables. There's only one guy here. I'm pretty sure that would be him. Alright, come on, come on. I mean, is this really much of a casino? We have like one person here gambling. Was there in the first game? Yeah, I do remember. It was like under renovation when we came up here or something. There it is, Jack! Ooh, this power on the draw. I feel invincible. It is your win, sir. Know that you fought well, my good man. I'm afraid you just had the wrong opponent. Ah ha 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 ha. There's a strange laugh. Yo, what's up, demon? Yep, he's exactly as she said. That's gotta be him. Let's catch his attention quickly. If we waste time, no doubt he'll get wrapped up in another match. Ah, right. Guy's wife would be the final prize? Oh my. Okay, hit me again. Huh? What's up with you guys? We've heard you know your way around a card game, mister. So we'd like to challenge you. Challenge? Me? Alright, I'll bite. Question is, do you have the Mira? I'm not taking any cheap bets. The wager's 1,000 Mira. How's that? Heh, that's a mighty wager. Fearless, aren't ya? Fine, I'll take you guys on. Okay, so which one of you's gonna be my opponent? Or maybe all three of you want to have a piece of the Filimaster at the same time. That works too, I'm feeling lucky. All at once is a bit crazy. We're not playing old maid here. In that case, good customers, how would you like to try a variant of poker? Oh my. I don't know how to play poker. I only know how to play anime card games. Oh god. Is it anything like Pazak? That's some good water. Filu's gonna be very rich in about 10 minutes. Oh boy. Thank you for having faith in me. There are a few that allow a match to be settled over several rounds. Sounds like just what we're looking for. I'll say, what are the rules? Both sides choose a lineup of contenders and settle the match over 3 rounds. Each round is normal poker, and the first team to win one match wins. However, your team can only fold one time. If one team member folds, the rest have no choice but to challenge. And it's a 3-round match, huh? Simple, quick, elegant. I like it. If we're only allowed to fold once, isn't this basically RNG? Maybe it's scripted and the wife said that, you know, he kind of gives away his cards with his face, so maybe we can guess from that? I don't know. Only problem now is that there's 4 of you. It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out. That's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out. I'd agree with Chloe. I don't do good with any of these kind of gambling games. You can make a formula? I know that there's professional poker, and the plays made there are kind of insane. I don't really understand it though, and I don't think I have the head or the intelligence for that. Like memorizing all the cards and whatnot. I think people do that, which that's pretty insane. I think they use some sort of technique where they, I don't know, imagine cards as like people in a castle. I've heard some sort of analogy like that. I don't know. It's full of very complex math, yeah. That's what I've heard. I don't know the exact details though. You sure, Chloe? Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules. Yeah, true. Good school. I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on our job, but it is kind of awkward for me. I mean, Chloe's not a bracer. I mean, Olivia's also not a bracer, technically, but... No, I get where you're coming from. Gambling's not exactly a healthy part of your daily balanced school curriculum. We can handle it from here, so take a load off. Sorry for the mix-up. Chip values change over time and according to your situation as well, statistically. Oh, chip value as in the actual value of the chip, not, you know, the price that it holds for you. I don't think I understood that well, but I understand what you're saying. They ban card counting in casinos? Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. How are you supposed to know anybody's counting? They're counting in their head. The value that it holds for you. Yeah. I gotcha. And then there were 3. We're well on the road to a climactic 3-round match. Not that it wouldn't matter if there were 4 or even 5 matches. I had to win them all anyway. Are you satisfied with the rules as I explained them? Yeah, I'm okay with them. Yes, we're fine too. Well then, allow me a few moments to make preparations. During that time, good guest, please decide the order of your matches. Order? So who's gonna go first and stuff? That shouldn't take us too long. Thank you very much. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Alright, order time. How do we want to do this? Might I suggest that we pick based on our gambling prowess? Full disclosure guys, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. Honestly, same. More of a blackjack thing. Played off a large stack, but poker's played off a single deck that is reshuffled. Ah, I see. I have no idea how to play blackjack either. Or maybe I do, but I never remember how they're played differently. Is blackjack the one where you count to 21? Or is that it? Maybe I think about a different thing. Isn't that Pazak? Now I'm mixing everything up. I always lost to Joshua. Oh, but I bet you're pretty confident, right, Shira? You use cards a lot in fortune telling, so I can picture you knowing a thing or two about gambling. Yes, I know a little. I've also got an ace up my sleeve for the worst case scenario too. 21 or under as close as possible without going over. Okay, yeah, I was thinking the right thing then. Gotcha. An ace? Oh, actually, now that I think about it, you did describe... You told me that Pazak was basically like blackjack, and then I asked you, wait, what's blackjack? And then there was a bunch of SMHing in chat. Yeah, that memory's coming back to me now. even figured out a formula and everything. Made bank? Oh my god, wasabi? Hacking life? Well, game, not life. Imagine trying to do that. Actually, there's probably plenty of movies of people trying to do that. And actual cases where people have actually, you know, destroyed the economy of a casino by figuring out all the formulas and stuff. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Welcome. It's a secret, unless we need it. Then I believe we'll have Shira take up the final step. Should good fortune fail us, we'll certainly be in need of that extra bit of luck. That being said, I would prefer to take up the middle. The second match will likely require a great deal of strategy, and I have some confidence in my card game. So you're second, Olivia, and Shira's last, which means I'm first? Yes, that should be relatively easy on you. Enjoy the hand without any pressure. So you say, but I'm still feeling it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. Alright, we're up. A Slay the Spire streamer I used to watch started streaming after professional online poker became unexciting for him. Oh, interesting. I guess... cool? Slay the Spire. I really should try that out someday. Poker face is on, comrades. Good luck, you guys. Let's win this thing! Alright. That's the roguelike deck builder game, right? Yo, what's up, Complain Bird? Casino in this one follows the formula instead. Ah, okay. Well, I guess we'll try. And if everything fails, I can always just reload. This marks the first round of 3. Poker rules in this region are standard. However, there is a hierarchy among suits. The strongest is spade, followed by hearts, diamonds, and finally clubs. Spade, hearts, diamonds, clubs. I will now begin dealing your cards. Yay, I got a pair! Not bad. I could go for a flush, but that's kind of risky. My lucky streak strikes again. My first round and I've already got a great hand. Man, I've got this in the bag. He must have an impressive hand. If that truly were the case, I can assure you that he'd be much quieter about it. Remember, you can't challenge an opponent who chooses to fold. Here's hoping our girl recognizes that. Oh, well, thanks, game. You made a spreadsheet? Oh my god, Wasabi. You're gonna start making, like, online guides of how to beat the game? I broke said game. Like a Spiffing Brit video. Okay, I need to think real hard about this. Should I swap out for a shot at a big hand or keep an easy one? I will try for leaving the one pair. This quest is completely scripted? Yeah, I can tell. But that doesn't mean that my decision making is any better. Or the fact that I like even understand how to play this game, so. If his hand isn't too good, we could probably win with a one pair. Instead of risking it all for a heart flush. It's still the first match, so the theory is to go for the sure thing. Would you like to change cards? 3. I'll change 3. Come on! No change. Well, yeah. At least we have the pair. You're so obvious, Estelle. I doubt he could read her the way we can, but one can never be too careful. If things go sour, I'm sure it'll be plain as day. I'd heard she was bad at this. Understatement of the century. Yes, fell right into my hand while I was waiting. Come, good challenger, come at me anytime. His behavior is no surprise. I wonder how confident he really is. Oh boy. It's up to his end if I win or not. Should I fold or challenge him? We can only fold once. Let's challenge for now. Fold and admit I lost. I couldn't do that for anything. Would you like to challenge? Of course! What? Are you sure? I've got a really, really great hand, so... whatever, I don't really care. If it's that good, why don't you hurry up and bring it on? What will you do, sir? What to do? I could win with this hand if I challenge, but... Oh, he's already using his fold. Okay. With that, sir, I'm afraid you can no longer fold starting with the next round. Alright! Nice! I guess he had nothing. Good work out there. You took a strong stance and it paid off. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't lose. What you did was more than winning. Our opponent is now cornered. No, I almost forgot. You can only fold once. Exactly. We won the first match, but it only takes one win from him for us to lose the bet. Agreed. We'll have to proceed carefully. He tried for the flush? Ah, I see. Sirs, are you prepared for the next match? Ah, that's my cue. May Lady Luck favor me with her grace. We're counting on you. After all the talking you did, I am so not gonna go easy on you if you lose. I will now begin dealing your cards. My only a pair of 4s. Wait, actually, who is this depicted on the card? A rather uninspiring hand. I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Here? No, it might come here. He seems kind of hesitant. His expression is different. We should probably assume he's got a pretty good hand. Now, what to do? Should I reach my hand out or distract my foe? Either or would make for a worthy spectacle. Let's go. All cards. I'm all in. I should play it straight here. Will you be changing cards? I will. 3 cards, please. You, sir? I'll take 2. How did it turn out? Oh, 2 pair. Nice. Enough to challenge on. And I can't read his face at all. What the heck are you thinking, Olivier? He has a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he? Alright. Yeah, I'm okay. That's a very restrained reaction compared to before. Did he make a big hand? The way he's quieted down is quite disturbing. Now then, what should I do? We do have a 2 pair. The thing is, if we lose one round, we lose the bet itself, right? So... I mean, a 2 pair is good, but there's quite a few things that beat it, isn't there? I mean, ours is a 2 pair with a 4 and a 6. I don't know if that matters. I'm pretty sure it does, though. Yeah. If I fold now, I won't be able to fold in the last round. Depending on what Shira gets. Oh, let's try it. Cowabunga! Wait, no. Oh well. He's being all sullen and quiet for a reason, and he's gonna turn around and be like, haha! I have a straight flush! Fold in doubt? Well, that's the thing. 2 pairs is pretty strong, even if the pairs are low. Okay. I'll try for it. Yeah, sure. I believe in the heart of the cards. Folding here would be an option, but let us try a strong push. Will you challenge? But of course. The word retreat does not exist in my dictionary. What will you do, sir? I'll take the challenge. I mean, that's the only thing he can do. Alright, 2 pairs. Holy shit! Well, rip, dude. As agreed to in advance, this settles the match. Fuck. Well, victory's in the luck of the draw, which means there must be a loser as well. And this time the loser is I. I know this piercing sensation. I feel a menacing presence at my back. That stupid bard! Olivier, you knew, didn't you? Estelle, try and hold it in. Are you really in a position to say that? Who was the one who talked about how badly we're at cards before we even started? Reload and try again? Yeah, that's the plan. We didn't lose because of Olivier. If you have time to complain, spend some of it thinking about an excuse for our client. Ah, crap. How can you look the client in the eye? Well, the client gave us a... Gave us a job based on luck. And that's what happened. I'm really sorry. There's no room for an excuse. It was totally due to our inability. So my plan backfired. I suppose there's nothing that can be done at this point. Gambling's a game of luck, and our luck went sour. You realize, though, that I was expecting a little more than luck from bracers. Sorry. I agree that our aid was less than desirable. There's no greater pain to a man's heart than disappointing a woman of your caliber. Be that as it may, I wouldn't worry about your husband. Hey, Olivier. Come on, let's hear what he has to say. Pardon me for spilling a few trade secrets, but most casinos have a person who is their ace in the hole, so to speak. Someone who normally doesn't work in the shop, the house's strongest dealer. If I were to venture an educated guess, I don't believe this establishment has played their ace yet. So you're saying that person is up next? Yes, we've lost, so I suspect they'll be making an appearance soon. An ace in the hole, huh? I hope you're right. What do you think? Can I really trust what he said? It's Olivier. Like, what can you trust? I think you'll have to judge for yourself how trustworthy that is. Anyway, you'll have to come down eventually. Till then, I'm waiting right here. I'll have to prepare for the worst in case things don't turn out like you said. Well then, we'll take our leave. We're very sorry. I believe you did the best you could. If anything comes up again, I'm sure I can still count on you to take on the job. Rip. Bozo. Well, time to fast forward. I used the power of Zeech to turn back time. And now we're here. Thank goodness that we have the fast forward. Oh yes, sure. Alright, if we can do the same thing as the first time, but then the second game, I'd probably have to fold. I mean, even though I exchanged the cards, we still only got a 2 pair, which isn't enough. And then we're gonna have to hope that whatever we get, whatever option I pick on the 3rd try is good enough to beat whatever hand he is. Because we can't fold. Yes. I'm glad for the fast forward. I kind of wish there was a skip though. I wonder if this quest is the reason Gambler Jack is this game's book. Oh, that's right. The book. The book that we missed out on because it has an extremely small window to actually get. Ah, that kind of hurts. Let's swap leaving 1 pair. Because that way we can actually win! Really no reason to go for the flush because we already know that this is pretty scripted. Oh, challenge. Bakana. Alright, same result with the fold. Next we'll go for exchanging all for the 2 pair and fold. I hope Shira's luck is good. In future games, is a quest like this basically just RNG? Because this is this is very much scripted. Leave the pair. Exchange 1 card leaving the pair. Which 1 card would we change? And what would that even give us? Potentially like, no, but he gets a... yeah, it's not gonna win us anyways. Yeah. Let us fold. So we have to challenge this time. It's dangerous to corner an already wounded beast. Well, I'll fold. It takes cunning to know when retreat becomes a more respectable strategy. Folded, did ya? No reason to exchange only 1 card to get him riled. He is forced to call for all remaining hands. Ah, okay. So that's the strat. Because when you see your opponent exchange only 1 card, that means that they must have 4 good cards, right? Gotcha. You seem quite disappointed. If I wasted a good hand of yours, then may you have my most heartfelt apologies. No, it's nothing like that. I didn't have much of a hand either. As of the next round, neither side will be able to fold. Would you look at that? He folded. He probably figured out the odds were in Filio's favor. I have returned, my loves. Did you see? My calm and expert assessment of the situation was flawless. But did Filio really have a good hand? If you challenged, you might have won. Can you play actual gamble? Do you mean in this game? Or are you talking about me in real life? Because if you're talking about me in real life, no. I do not gamble at all. I barely even know how to play any of these games like poker or blackjack. This is why we're not on Kick. Yeah, man, if we were over there, I'd be, I don't know. What was that website called again? Stake or something? Just stream that all day. I don't know what's so exciting about it. Seeing people lose all their money and being furious. But the streamers that are sponsored by Kick, well, not Kick, by Stake, pretty much the same thing. They're not actually losing money, so I don't know. I'd say it is almost a certainty that he had a much stronger hand than mine. Methinks if I had challenged, I'd be swimming in a sea of tears by now. Don't you think that's a wee bit dramatic? Sure you have a great poker face, though? I kind of have, resting bitch face syndrome. I'm a very, I guess, monotone person in general. Like, even when I speak, I try to insert a little bit more energy when I record or, like, when I'm on stream. But outside of that, I'm kind of just me. And I'm kind of just same. So a lot of people can't really tell whether I'm feeling a certain way or not. Yeah. Maybe I could be good at poker if I even understood how to play it. I probably have the poker face down. It's just not for me, though. Texas Hold'em? That's another one that I have no idea how to play. I've heard of it, though. Now that both sides have folded, neither of us can back down from the final round. Yes, exactly. We'll be settling this cleanly in the next match. Next is Shira's turn, huh? Cool. I got a hunch that things will work out just fine. Hopefully. Well, we'll see if Adios is in a generous mood. Are you ready for your final match? Well then, Shira, let's see what you can do. I'll try not to disappoint. just like me, for real. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys here in chat can relate to at least something that I've got going on. Whether that's a good or a bad thing remains to be seen, but there is a reason why you're here, isn't there? You are both prepared, I hope. We will now begin the final match. Veletro? I think Leo was streaming that a few days ago, wasn't he? So it turned out like this, did it? What is this? Is it trying to tell me to chase a better hand? We could go for something cool here. Now how's my opponent looking? I've got it! It's here! Could it be? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, really. No, what a cruddy hand! Oh man, I'm done for. He's changed his tune. Yes, he's acting like he's got a good hand. Now, how will you proceed in turn, Shira? One look and it's clear that Filio's got a big hand. In that case, a normal hand stands a high chance of losing. Should I go for broke and pursue a straight flush, I wonder? If I wanted to go for broke for the straight flush, I would have to exchange everything, right? Wait, what is a straight flush in the first place? Oh no. 0. Well, let me quickly Google this. This is my skill at gambling. Boop. Ace high straight flush. 5 cards in a row of the same suit. Oh, okay. 0 the master gambler? Yeah, that's what I am. Let's go with everything. It would be 10 J Q K A of spades. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, let's try it. Would you like to change cards? 2 cards, please. 1 card, please. Oh, come on, baby! Oh. That was a good draw. I just need 1 more card. I just had to pray my fingers haven't lost the sense. Do you have your cards? Now if you would, please show your hands. I'll show first. Gulp. Alright. Come on. It really did come! Look at this! It's a royal straight flush! Are you kidding me? A royal something, or isn't that the strongest hand? It'll be hard to win against that hand. I mean, isn't the only thing that beats a royal straight flush another royal straight flush, and then you just tie? That's literally the only way. What are even the odds of getting that? Spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs in poker. Ah, yeah, it was explained earlier that spades is the strongest. Please show your hand as well, miss. The conclusion of a match is never known until the last card is on the table. Indeed. Showing your cards won't help. Oh, wait, no, okay, I just understand the thing that I said. The royal straight flush has different degrees, so if you have a royal straight flush of clubs, then basically every other royal straight flush beats it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Jinum? People saying chance of you can have a royal straight flush is 1 to 50,000 in real life? Hot tamales. Not when I've got the best hand a guy could ask for. Oh, is that really so? Oh! Shira uses ability! Huh? Star Platinum! Just now, wasn't Shira's hand... sorry, I think it was my imagination. Hmm? Certainly. I believe this game has strong and weak suits, yes. Then I'm afraid we can't call your hand the greatest yet. Oh! My hand is the same, a royal flush, but of spades. The Queen of Spades, it seems, has smiled on me. Yeah, we totally cheated. This reminds me of that one time where one of the players during a broadcasted Yu-Gi-Oh tournament stacked his deck. Actually, no, I don't think it was his deck. He stacked one of the components for a fusion on top of his opponent's deck when he cut it for him. And he did that live. On live television. Well, not television, on stream. You can so clearly see it. I don't know what he was thinking. That was dumb. No way. It certainly is decisive. But you have spades. In that case, your hand trumps Filios. You're kidding. This match is yours, miss. My goodness. Please check your wager. 2,000! I don't know how, but we won. I can't believe it. What a splendid turn of events. Shira, great work. I can't believe you turned that around. You're just the best. A good show. It's been a while since I was that nervous. I'm just glad I didn't stumble all over myself. Huh? What do you mean? It's complicated. I guess Olivia saw her swap the cards. He was playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! He must have been mad already. You're not wrong. Bro, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the most interesting card games I've ever watched live because most of the time people lose to the timer. Most of the time people lose because they run out of time and they have less health points than their opponent. They don't even like finish a match. I don't know how the game is like that, but I guess it's interesting to watch from time to time. No way! Oh? Didn't you realize? I thought you and Olivia had seen through it. I can't believe you! No wonder something was off. You know how it goes. Sometimes it takes a thief to catch a thief. Alright, let's go report to the client. I don't think they noticed, but it's probably best if we don't linger. Works for me. Let's go give Lakeisha the good news. Man, this little side quest reminded me of that one episode from JoJo's Part 3 that inspired the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Terrence T. Darby. Really? You really beat my husband? Yeah, it was rough, but we took him down. This here is your wager. The 1,000 Mira has doubled after our win. That's fine. You can have that. Think of it as making up for how cheap the job pay was. Huh? Are you sure? I mean, I'm grateful, but, you know, are you sure what we did is enough? I don't know if your husband will learn his lesson just because he lost against us. Even if he doesn't, I'm sure the casino will finish the job. They are professionals in their own right, after all. There's no way that they'll let my husband keep on this winning streak of his. Yeah, I guess that's true. A downfall of Yu-Gi-Oh! Video? Do those exist? I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has kind of been declining, but I guess it depends on perspective. Yo, what's up, Trunks? Welcome to stream. First gen of Yu-Gi-Oh! First gen of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was an interesting era. it was very unrefined. And the rules were not very well thought out because, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was based off of a manga from a creator who didn't know how card games are made, so... Makes sense. Agate's route of this quest goes a bit different. Agate goes first, and choice of cards doesn't matter. He challenges. I think he intimidates Filio to fold? Yeah, that sounds like Agate. Wow. I was just thinking of how, like... how they had to write all the different possible combinations and dialogue choices here. But yeah, I forgot that there's also a Gate side as well that they have to make. Man. Olivia folds because of bad luck too? I see. I guess Olivia just has bad luck regardless. If that's the case, we'll be moving along. Is that okay? Yes, it's fine. You've done more than enough. I'm amazed you took a bizarre request like this as seriously as you did, but you guys have been true professionals. You've done the Bracer Guild's reputation justice in my eyes. Hehe, thanks. We're just doing our job, but it feels awfully good to hear you say that. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to look you guys up. We'll be here anytime you need it. Nice. Magic the Gathering? I did learn the lore about Magic the Gathering. It was actually pretty fun. Until the later part where things just got extremely sloppy. Someday I should learn how to play it, but I am kind of scared though, because I might get too far into it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Needs a complete do-over? What Yu-Gi-Oh! Needs is a rotation, because right now it's just completely unlimited, and so any kind of combination of cards ends up being busted, because there's no way you can account for that many years of different cards and different effects. And then release new cards with new effects that end up power creeping everything else because you kind of have to do that in order to sell those cards. And it's just, I don't know. It's a mess. You just need a rotation. That would fix so many things. Or like a specific format, you know? That, oh, we're gonna play this format with only these sets of cards that were released from this pack and stuff like that. I don't know. It's... that's kind of how it was supposed to be balanced, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Does things interestingly. Was someone mad they didn't have Blue Eyes White Dragon? I was mad when they summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon without sacrificing anything. It was kind of wild watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and they just plop down Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack mode. Like, who cares about the rules, I guess? Who thought of synchro summoning? Bro, who thought of, pendulum summoning? And then we mix that with link summoning and synchro summoning at the same time? There are so many decks that do all three. Or even 4 different types of fusions. Like, oh, just a regular fusion as well. Hackbull has been sighted along the Crone Trail. Ash Saber has been sighted along the Orion Causeway. Okay. Crone Trail and Orion Causeway. I believe the Orion Causeway is down towards Airleton. But, is that right? This is Gull Seaside Way. I'm pretty sure it's Gull Seaside Way all the way down this way. I agree, Wasabi, that Synchro is actually kind of fine. Like, yeah, you use a tuner, you use a normal monster, you fuse them together. That makes sense. Pendulum summoning, though, was pretty insane because you could fill up your entire board and then from there do a bunch of synchro summoning and link summoning. Orion Causeway, okay. The monster on the Orion Causeway was extremely resistant to arts, respond with physical. Gotcha. Oh, wait, let me save. I think synchro summoning was also introduced during, what was it, card games on motorcycles. The anime for that was actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. I still haven't finished it though. Where art thou, monster? You seem like a monster. That wasn't a very nice thing to say, but... Okay. Physical attacks on this Ash Saber. If we can group them up somehow, we could use some crafts. Nice. Oof. For you, my girl, probably stay in the back. Yeah. Stay in the back and heal everybody. Oof. Oh god. Hearthstone? I've heard Hearthstone was kind of fun. I've never played it personally, however. I get chain damage with shoot Chloe actually. Hit these two with a crit hit. Yeah, sure. Stardust Dragon and the Black Wings deck? The Black Wings deck only became busted because of the new support they released for it, where you could burn your opponent to death before they even got a chance to play the game. And Stardust Dragon is just synchro summoning over and over and over using the same tuner. It's kind of annoying to play, and it really is difficult to, I guess, remember your line, but also just all those clicks you have to do every single game. I could not get into Stardust Dragon decks.
Ready? Right!
Nice. Good damage. Oh, no! How dare you. Don't go after healer. Ugh. Okay. Well, we're almost done with one of them. Try and chain attack again. I can do it with Estelle this time. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hit two of them, but this should finish it off. Maybe.
Ready? Okay.
Nice. Ah, yeah. They did that as well. Okay. I will heal you just so that you don't die this next turn. Wolves hunt in pack. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, he actually might just die here. Oh my god, Olivia's still alive. Okay. What I can do is heal you back all the way up to full. Tira? Yeah, sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! Devs even still care about the game. They only care about the name, the IP. That's kind of what it is. I mean, I've heard that there are some fun decks that have been released, and I'm kind of glad that there are rogue decks out there that can compete in the meta sometimes. Like, Evil Eye? Evil Eye, Labyrinth. Those decks are pretty fun to play. Although the thing is, I guess it really depends on the meta. When you see the same deck over and over again, it's just not fun to play. They're pretty close together. Maybe we can do another one. Do one with Olivia. Ah, no. Can't get both of them. So at least get one of them.
Ready?
Anytime!
Okay. Nice. Alright. And now we can jam with Olivia to potentially finish you off.
Let's do this.
So now it's just one big boy. Alright, cool. Yeah, go for Estelle. Right. Let's pair up.
Ready? Right.
About 1,100 damage. Looking cool, Joker.
Let's do this thing.
Anytime.
That's unfortunate. Rolling wolf now. Impeccable timing. Thank you, Streamlabs. Okay, yeah, we got this in the bag. Nice.
Oh, are we
Olivia
done
almost
already?
died, but nothing unusual. Alright. So that's the quest for the Orient Causeway done. Where was Crone Trail again? Is Crone Trail... Is that all the way... Oh my god, it is. It's all the way back near Crone Pass. Okay, well... Oh, it's time for a trek, my dudes. Wait a minute. Serby? Oh, Serby streaming. I see. That's how dramatic he is. Olivia does live to be in the spotlight. The man's luck is not good, however, so... Unfortunately, no one will ever give him what he... wants. Love and affection, apparently. Although I don't think that's exactly what Olivia needs. Or even wants. Olivia's a kind of an interesting character. We'll probably discover later on a lot more about him. For now, there's still... Yeah, actually thinking about it, there's still a lot that we don't even know about him. No! Seeing that every single time sucks. It is what it is, I guess. What is that face, Sally? I'm sure with how this game has been and how it's going, we'll inevitably get to that, and somehow it'll tie into the big picture in such a mind-boggling way that it's gonna knock my socks off despite me not wearing socks. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh no. I could go back to the first stream where we saw all the big head honchos of the evil organization and try to come up with a bunch of red string theories here and there. Predict where the game is going, but a lot of the time I feel like it would be nice to just experience it, you know? And just be surprised by the revolutionary storytelling. I kind of have to practice that a bit more. Just let myself enjoy a series rather than try to overanalyze it too much. It's kind of one of my bad habits, and I feel like it doesn't make for like a good reaction. But I suppose people also look for different things from reactions and stuff like that. You won't have to wait long? Well, I don't know about long in this game. Like, how long is long in this game? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I should probably save. Oh wait, you got anything to say? Sunday school. Don't remind me, stupid child. I tried. Noria by road. Okay, not there just yet. Ah, that's right. We need to go past the lighthouse, and then we hit the Grown Trail. I'm not really looking for any fights, my dudes, so if you could just chillax, that would be great. I think I'll save here just in case, too. You never know what might happen along the way. Pretty sure even if we got surrounded, we're kind of over-leveled a bit here, so I think it'll be fine. Actually, now that I think about it, the progression in this game has been pretty good, actually. There hasn't been a moment where I felt like super over-leveled, or like undeserving of, you know, being completely over-leveled. That I felt like the game just wasn't fun. That's kind of the case in Persona games that we've played. Where once you hit a certain point, it's just kind of, man, whatever fights. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because of the way that I play the game. That makes it so my experience is much different from everybody else's. Alright, giant scorpion thing. Let me check. Monster has poisonous tail. I think everybody has anti-poison gear already, yeah. Strength defense, prevents fainting. Okay. Well, that's not good. You have two things that prevent poison. Don't need that. Okay. Let's put this on you. Cool beans. I've seen that Berserk episode. Oh. Are you talking about a certain phenomenon that happens with the sun? If so, then yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, my dude. We're here for you. Didn't watch anime for a whole week because of Star Rail? I feel you. Sometimes you just find a game that you really enjoy, yeah? The XP system means that you keep mostly at the level of the monsters, so unless you find some sort of overpowered combo that doesn't require resources, it should be mostly the same for everyone. This changes in some later games to a different way to trigger fights. Ah, I see. And yeah, that's true, that's true. The fact that we gain less and less XP the more you try to grind it out, or like trying to farm low-level mobs, discourages that and makes it so that the balance is a bit more even and more consistent throughout the game. Actually, that's also kind of how it works in Persona as well. But I suppose I just kind of grind through that, which is why I end up over-leveled even while playing on hard. Don't know. Star Rail isn't a game, it's digital crack. I can't... that's not a false statement. Oh man. I mean, the game system is good, from what I played of it. But I got kind of bored of it pretty easily. There was just something missing from it for me. I don't know. The hug economy is in shambles. Unfortunately. We'll try and fix it. Roger that, pun. No worries. I don't think you're gonna be missing much with this fight. Did I save? I did. I'm sure it's better than Starfield. I don't think it takes much to be better than Starfield. Well, unmodded Starfield, I should add. Oh my god, there's two of you. You guys look freaky. Happlesack, I think you guys were in the first game too. Scorpion monster able to freely move about air and earth, has powerful venom. Awesome. I love that for me. Let us Kill it with fire. Do I have... Let's try both physical and magic. We didn't have anything in particular that said, you know, oh, don't use magic on this thing. So we'll try. Costs a lot of EP. We're not exactly drowning in EP at the moment. Let's focus one of you down first, if we can. Even the modders gave up? Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. You know it's bad when even the people who want to make the game good, genuinely want to make the game good, gave up on it. Okay, if this hits both of you, this would be a double crit. Please work. Stone impact on one of you. Nice. It's such a violent animation. $719 is pretty good. Okay, it's not resistant to magic. 675 is okay. Alright, let's see this. Oh baby. $915 with a crit. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to manage. This is fine. 1361. I could chain with Chloe. I think that's fine. Ah, come on. Your bodies are too big. Oh well.
Let's do this thing.
Nice. What the hell? Oh, you just jumped on top of him? Is that what that attack was? Everybody's got it out for Olivier. Makes sense, I suppose, since he's the squishiest. $426. You'll probably die with the next attack from Shira. So I'll just smack you. Oh, okay, good. I didn't smack you out of the circle. That would have been tragic. The Stone Impact cast after they go. Is it necessary? I mean, sure, it's kind of the last quest here. So I guess I might as well? Oh no, the other guy's gonna die, so there's no point in using the AoE thing. Okay. Then, Petrify. Game is half baked, but that's okay. Modder's gonna fix it anyway. Yeah, that seems to be kind of how they think about their games. It's unfortunate, because, I mean, people pay good money for that on release, and they're, like, really excited for it, but it's just... it's not what it was advertised, you know? I'm glad that some people were able to find enjoyment from it, though. Oh, I think the No Man's Sky situation isn't gonna happen to any game anytime soon. Like, that was really cool what they did for No Man's Sky. And honestly, I kind of want to try it out myself someday. The game looks really good in its current state. But yeah. Yeah, I think most games aren't ever gonna be able to do what No Man's Sky did. My friends have been silenced from Araby, and the stunties are next. Roger that, Ambi. I hope you're having fun playing Warhammer 3. Alright, cool. Is that everything? Yes, sirree. Checkers. List. Okay, now it's just the long trek back home, and I guess we're off. I think I just need to go to the port and then leave. Cyberpunk kinda did a No Man's Sky, I guess, but from what I heard, it's a good game now. But I guess the... How would you say this? The comeback wasn't as phenomenal. Maybe it's because No Man's Sky was by like a small indie studio, and Cyberpunk was by a pretty big game company. So I guess the sentiment there was just different because of that. Is this the right way? Yeah, okay. And we go. Yeah, I don't think fighting any of these guys is even worth the XP. Strongly disagree about Cyberpunk. They didn't deliver all the stuff they promised over the years of marketing. Well, there you go. I wasn't exactly excited for it. I don't know any of the details surrounding it. But I have heard that people are enjoying it. Obviously, I have heard people say the exact same thing as Demon has said. That it's just not in a place that they said it would be yet. But you know, people can enjoy what they want to enjoy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this time I gotta go down to the beach. I just don't enjoy the practice of releasing games that are unfinished, like clearly unfinished, and then slowly patching things up after people have spent money to play it. But then, like, you know, pre-ordering games is still a thing, and I highly don't recommend people ever pre-order anything, given the current state of the gaming industry. Especially with some developers kind of being like, yeah, we need it to fund the game, please help us fund the game. And then, you know, good-hearted people pay for the early access or the pre-order, and then they get an unfinished game despite that. Some of the things that were reported about planned functions were just lies from gaming news publishers. There is that. I think that was also a similar situation when it came to No Man's Sky, that the journalist guys just kind of made stuff up sometimes. Like, that one report about how they had to rework the entire periodic system because of the way the light refracted through this atmosphere or something like that. Like, that was some crazy shit. Who came up with that? Oh, man. Takes almost a decade to finish. This is what AAA games become. Yeah. There's just so much that goes into it now. And from a developer side, I think the cost for everything is just kind of insane. But then there's also examples of like small indie companies being able to make incredible games on an extremely low budget. But Zero, how the poor billionaire CEO is gonna get their bonus if they don't scam the customers? You're right, Complain Bird. Ugh, stupid me. How could I forget that important factor? I do feel bad for the billionaire CEOs having to pay out of their own pocket. Imagine. I, as a content creator, fully understand that. If only everybody just paid for everything ever. And I never had to expect any responsibility. By the way, Chad, will you pay rent for me? I do make content for you. I promise. I'll make extremely amazing and satisfying content for you. Just pay me up front first so I can pay rent. Is that how that works? I don't think so. Oh, man. But yeah, no, just don't pre-order games. If a game is good, buy it at full price when you know that it's good. Because good games deserve money. Bad games don't deserve pre-order money. I believe most of the budget goes to graphics. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a game dev. It's not really a subject that I can really speak on. I just know that I feel like a lot of AAA games tend to make their game look good and make it so that I can never play them because the requirements are so incredibly high. But then they never make like a good game or like a fun narrative. And it's just, you know, this game looks cool. So what? What am I going to play it for, right? Helldivers 2? That is a good investment. Gotta buy a yacht? Get with the program? I think you're talking about a different company there, Wasabi. If we're specifically referring to yachts. At least I think of a different company. What if we pre-order your rent? I should ask my landlord if we can pre-order rent. They probably happily accept now that I think about it. Like, why wouldn't you? It's money up front. But literally for no reason. Marketing budget? The marketing budget? Why did Diablo 4, with their marketing, did they have to get... Who did they get? Some celebrity? I forget the girl's name, but... Was that really necessary? To market Diablo 4? I don't know, couldn't you have spent that making a better game? With less microtransactions? Well, I don't think we'll ever forgive Blizzard for Diablo Immortal. At least I won't. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's everything. Where is the port? Right there. Buildings. Is there anything else I should do before we leave? I can get new gear in the new town that we're heading to anyways. The apartment you pre-ordered will have to be patched up bit by bit though? Oh my god. That's really funny. If you imagine it like that, it really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? That reminds me of like when the athletes went to, what was it, the 2016 Olympics in Rio? And when they arrived, there were still construction workers working on their rooms. So they had to sleep awkwardly in rooms that sometimes didn't have running water, and workers were just working on it day and night. So a lot of teams just didn't get any rest. That was dumb. There was just so much corruption surrounding those games. It was horrible. I feel so bad for all the athletes that made it all the way there just to experience that, you know? Will you become one of our testers? I mean, sure, I wouldn't mind. Hey, making video games is awesome. Back in the day, I also wanted to do that with my friends too. It turned out, we made a few things. It didn't really go so well, so we switched out from it, but I understand the feeling. Welcome! You're the group of bracers heading for Zeiss, yes? That's right. We just got word from Jean. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now, or... It'd be best to stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you sure you've done everything you want to do here in Ruin? There's probably some, like, secret side quest out there that I have to talk to an NPC to find. I couldn't be bothered. Let's check in. Alright. Just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Sure. Okay. No problems, it looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Roger that. Thank you for your cooperation. What is this? A holdup? Alrighty then, off we go. Hey, wait a sec. Who's this? Oh, it's the kids. The kids? What are all of you doing here? We came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just take it off without saying anything to us. You guys are meanie faces, the worst kind. Dang, I probably should have stopped by. Maybe they weren't in the orphanage. They probably wouldn't have been. The hidden quest was that investigation from last time? Ah, you're right. Yeah, there was that. It just randomly popped up. It'll take several years till everything settles down. Yeah, I get it, I get it. I don't know if I'll even be here several years from now, though, Isaac. Hopefully I will, and hopefully the channel's gonna be a lot bigger. But you never know. These things come and go, so we can just enjoy what we have currently in the present. Isaac's speaking like a true future corporate CEO. He's got the CEO mindset. 10-year plan. Miss Chloe, why do you have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I was going to say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. I get it. They were out. Going to ruin. I feel kind of silly now. Hang on, though. That mean Matron Teresa's... I'm glad to see we made it in time. Oh, she's here too? Oh, well, everybody's here. Oh my god. Matron Teresa! And you and Jill and Hans. Well, duh. Like, we'd miss this. We got it kind of close, though. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle. I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Oh boy, here we go. Zero, no, stop saying that. Why would you jinx yourself when you're speedrunning the way to 10k subs? I went into this knowing that someday it would all be gone. And that's kind of the attitude that you have to approach really any kind of risky endeavor with, I would say. YouTube is a very, very risky endeavor. And I mean, it took us 2 whole years before anybody even, you know, enjoyed any of the content that we made, or YouTube started pushing it out to people. Despite all that time, we still made it because we just enjoyed doing this, you know? So, as long as we stay true to that, I think we'll be okay. This is just kind of my passion, and as long as it remains my passion, I'll keep on doing it. But, you know, life, circumstances, and whatnot. So many things can get in the way. So I just have to be prepared for it always. I'm sure I'll keep coming back here sometimes as long as your channel exists. Thank you very much, Isaac. I do hope so. Welcome back, Pod. All risky endeavors are more or less hope for best, but be prepared to be disappointed. Yep. Every single time you do something, always be prepared for the worst, and accept it as it comes. I feel like practicing a little bit of stoicism here and there in all of your endeavors is, it's pretty important to get yourself through life, you know? I go in full force claiming to be invincible? Hell yeah, dude. If you don't enjoy doing it, it'll bleed through to the audience. That's what I believe about content creation. Yes. The audience is not stupid. People can tell when you're not into something. They can very painfully tell. Especially when, like, you're watching a reactor and they look down on their phone while they're watching something. You can tell that they're not really into it. So, like, if you're not really, you know, I guess respecting my time, then why should I respect your time, kind of thing? Yeah, there's a lot. If it ever becomes not fun, then that's probably when you should take a break. And that's why we see so many content creators taking a break from YouTube, or even like retiring, quote unquote. That might happen to me someday. Who knows? But yeah, I'm enjoying my time now, so it's all good. If you make it 4 kids channel, you can get away with a little lot. Yeah, true. Better say, I beg your understanding for my imperfect English. As everyone hear my notes, my grammar got messed up sometimes. No worries, Isaac. English is not my first language either, and I misspeak a lot of the time as well. It's all good. People don't really like get on your case for that just because you don't speak perfectly. Some reactors I watch say I'll be taking notes, which is why I'll look down sometimes, which I also respect. Oh yeah, sure. When they're taking notes, I can understand. When they pull up their phone though, I feel like it's a different thing, maybe. Glad you're enjoying your game, Zero. I am too. I mean, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the same games that I'm enjoying. Although Trails is probably not the most enjoyable stream out there considering the numbers, but hey, it's a game that I enjoy. Matron Teresa told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry, I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to Adios every day, promise. I'll pray too. It'll come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Oh, children, thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think he'd ever forgive himself. Oh, there you go. Jill, Hans. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Leave her to me. I kinda suspect she's gonna be helping us out more than anything, though. Well... Chloe? Use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret. Simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will. I promise. Bracers and students, both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there is no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. Honestly true. I've only been in this world for... well, next month it's gonna be 24 years. And the one true thing that I know is that you don't know everything. And I feel like all the way till the end of your life, there's gonna be so many things that you still don't know. So I'll just always be hungry for knowledge. And always like re-examine what you yourself know and believe. Although, it's kind of a balance of trying to be confident in the things that you say while also realizing that sometimes you're gonna be wrong. That's just kind of how life is. Well, remember. Yes, sir. Final boarding call. Our remaining passengers should embark now. Alright. Let me drink some water. Tired of ultra-realistic graphics? Honestly, same. This game's art style is so cute. It's just so charming, it has its own feel to it that makes it so unique in my mind, at least. Trills fans that started with Sky are mostly old farts who don't know what a VTuber is. That is true. I mean, the very fact that I'm a male VTuber, it kind of limits the audience that it would even watch any of the videos or streams. It's inevitable. Serbi native English. Serbi's the only American in our group, but Serbi's English is not perfect, that's for sure. And they personally admit that, so yeah. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. That is true. You have to be self-confident, but you can't be overconfident. It's just kind of a balancing act. Serbia's a fish, so what would you expect? Yeah, true. True. Can't complain there. Wouldn't mind VTubers a man or a woman. Perfectly okay with their friendly. I feel like that's the majority of the people who like regularly watch our content. That's how they would feel. Because, like, I even did a poll a while back whether, like, people prefer male or female VTubers. And even within our own community, the majority of people prefer female. Well, actually, I should say the majority answered either or. But there was a massive, like, there's a massive difference between male and female. Which is to be expected because, oh, let's face it, the majority of people who watch VTubers are male viewers. Whoops. Is every one fish or a school of fishes? I'll have to ask them later. Only male VTubers I watch are you and Shinray. Yeah, there you go. Female VTubers are just way more popular. For good reason. Majority is wrong. Scourge has the best VTuber model. Hey. That is true. I do appreciate the monster VTubers out there. They're really breaking the mold and going for the non-meta game, I suppose. See you guys. We'll be back. I promise. Everyone take care. Be careful. You better come back with some great stories and bring Joshua back with you. Cashew? Oh yeah, true. Cashew's there too. Take that as you will. Don't really watch any VTubers in general. Well, I'm honored that you have joined our community, despite not being an avid VTuber watcher. Comments asking Zero to gender bend himself. There were people. There are some weird people who get mad that I'm a guy. There are some really negative comments, or calling me some racist things because my skin is tan. My VTuber model skin is tan. Like, what? What is your problem? But hey, it's the internet. It is what it is. Unfriendly VTubers and oversensitive moderators on Twitch that maybe leave Twitch for once. Twitch is a whole nother landscape. I wouldn't go there personally. I don't really understand the culture over there. Yes, ma'am. We've already spoken to the head of the central factory. All we need now is a contract to move the ordnance. I see. Simon, you made right sure to secure the ordnance, yes? Okay, yeah. We must make sure those ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Ruin may be all excited about their mayoral election, but... Okay, so Zeiss, you know, the place we're headed to now, doesn't even have a mayor. Instead, the head of the central factory fulfills the mayoral duties for the city and region. Perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me. Yo, what's up, Mr. Laugh? Welcome to stream. Redeem spam on Twitch annoys me. Makes the streamer seem schizophrenic because they're constantly reacting to redeems while trying to say something. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like a lot of the bigger streamers have kind of just made those redeems a lot less disturbing, and they usually don't acknowledge like regular follows unless if it's a particular moment in the game where it's loading. And I feel like that's kind of the way you should go about it. But if you're a smaller streamer, whenever something like that happens, it just really excites you, so I can understand why. Like, every single follow means so much to you when you're trying to get to affiliate, or whatever they call it. Wise decision, Zero? Hope you never will for your own sake. I have kind of a different approach to content creation and streaming. It's not really the meta approach. And there's a lot of things that I could do instead that would make us a lot more popular, but slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Golden armored mommy? Oh my. Ruin may be focused on the local election problems, but the rest of the kingdom's talking about the signing ceremony. After all, we're signing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. I heard that Zeiss has stairs that move! Moving stairs! I want to ride them! If we're going to Zeiss, we have to meet our girl. And she has to join our party, that's for sure. Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like one huge bath. Oh yeah, that's right. The small hot springs town is near there. Right? No, that's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Let me check map. Yep. Elmo. Oh, hi Estelle. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Chloe. What do you do when you need to get back to Gransol? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. If I was super rich, I don't... It feels kind of weird to have like a special flight specifically for you to go places. I guess if you're like a huge celebrity, then maybe it could be kind of annoying. But if I were ever in that position, I'd kind of want to be like a Keanu Reeves kind of guy. Just randomly riding the subway. I think that would be pretty awesome. I usually go back twice a year. Once for New Year's and once for grandmother's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Sieg do then? Does he fly along at his own pace to the capital? Oh, well... Sieg, come here! Huh? As a matter of fact, Pun, I have seen Tropic Thunder. Tom Cruise in that movie was great. So was everybody else, honestly. That movie was... that movie was something else. I love watching reactions to it as well. I love how, like, how caught off guard everybody is by watching it. I believe you might enjoy the original Fallout games too. A lot of people have said that. I mean, I'm kind of excited to try out New Vegas whenever I have the time for it, though. But the originals seem... Aren't the originals CRPGs, I believe? Golden Armor Dami Mommy Zero? Oh my. Wait a minute. Now that you mention it, I think there is a female Warhammer VTuber. Specifically a female Warhammer 40k VTuber dressed in golden armor. I saw her videos recommended, like, a day or two ago. Combat turn-based? Gotcha. Scree? Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Well, that was a surprise. So Sieg can follow the ship? Cool! I mean, Sieg is a falcon. They can fly pretty fast. Sieg can fly level at speeds of up to 1,800 Selgi per hour. Most airships cruise at around half that. So to Sieg, this isn't much faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than the average falcon, aren't you, Sieg? Scree! Sieg's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use powered communication, nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Sieg. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Eh. Oh, I see. So those are the differences between the two. Between Baldur's Gate and the original Fallout CRPGs. Most don't remember how dry Fallout 1 was. I think a lot of the time nostalgia is just kind of speaking. We'll have to judge it once we get there. Get into Rogue Trader. I am too. I already have the game. It's just a matter of installing it and setting a stream schedule. Know about the new almost 5th Chaos God getting power right now? There's another one? It's not Malal, right? I think the guy's name was. Copyright is still there. Fallout 1 doesn't have autosave? Oh no. Rest in peace, Sleepy Fork. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Okay, I guess that was it. Oh. Aw, this sucks. You can't see Lyston Fortress from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near their airspace, though, would they? I don't think that would be a good idea. Quick save is your friend. Always has been. BG1 increases encounter difficulty if you quick load. That's an interesting system. Almost certain I'll be there each and every time. I guess it really depends on when I'm going to be streaming that, Ambi. Hopefully I'll be able to pick a time that you guys can join. Currently all of our slots from the usual times are filled, so it's going to have to be a more weirder time. I guess I might start it at around the same time that we start the SMT5 or like the Fire Emblem Three Houses streams. But we'll see. That's just a speculation at this point. So I have so much work to do. Thank goodness. That passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was gonna have to step in and brain him with his instrument. Until a little while ago, he was playing some very, bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. It takes all kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. Dang. Replacing a game with it seems like a thing to do. Yeah. Thing is, there isn't really any games that I can replace it with currently. Estelle, enjoying our flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but we're, almost to Zeiss, Olivia. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing. Kinda. Maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. I am relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh. You were worried about me, Olivia. That's kinda sweet. Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Well... Ah, please. I do not need a staffing today. I promise, I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example, you purchased them because you wish for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Shira got me these clothes as a present. Joshua... well, maybe he'd like them. A little. What's with that look? Forgive me. That was just more than I expected. Let us leave that topic behind for a while, then. Come, Estelle, I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. I guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivia, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't you worry. I only lose myself in drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? What a guy. Vashtor feeds off of technology prowess? Ooh. Well, in the Warhammer universe, there's plenty of that going around. Aspiring to ascend to a god. Effectively independent, very powerful demonic entity of mechanics and tech. Ah, I see. Also, hello there, Draco. Welcome to stream. Shira? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, the other time when Livier got was when he was drinking with Shira. And he has bad memories of that time. Okay, deep breaths. I need to ready my camera before we land. My one and only chance to get the picture will be when we're landing. What kind of picture are you looking for here, my dude? Hello? Hello, what is it? The skies are calm and we should be arriving on schedule. Please relax and enjoy the voyage. I'm surprised they just let you in here. Helm, adjust course slightly. I think the stern of the ship is being dragged to the north slightly. Affirmative. What was that? Changing course, yeah, that's totally me when I'm driving. Hello, ma'am. Need a hand with something? This is the cargo room. It's dangerous. Look out! Falling barrels, I guess. It's toads in our wheelhouse? I mean, true. But I'm sure... did they even check? I feel like they just let anybody in there. Apparently that non-aggression pact's been signed at the Herb Royal Villa. Speaking of, that makes me think of that whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard he's still in the stockade at Leiston Fortress underguard 24/7. Richard was, the guy from last time that we had to fight, yeah? Before the final boss. Leiston Fortress. Where was that again? Am I blind? No, it's right there. Okay. I guess we're mentioning this because we're gonna go visit him. Blonde guy? Yeah. I suppose the non-aggression pact is a good thing. My own feelings towards Erebonia are complicated, to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. They say the three nations are going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia, bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. Now, from my experience playing Warhammer 3, this non-aggression pact is only going to last for 10 turns. Hello, Estelle. Looking around the ship again? Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. I remember my first work trips on them, getting all excited too. I never ridden an airship before in all my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Did you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages then? No. Most of our carriages were the single horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage though. Huh, okay. Now that I think about it, whenever your troop visited, you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. You remember... You touch your teacher's heart, my dear sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside of Liberal, as I understand it, especially as civilian vehicles. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Erebonians favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities. And our Calvardian neighbors use orbital buses. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. How large a bus? Erebonia train. Why are we so technologically advanced? What happened? That Simp Amalthea still large? Yeah, true. Can't forget about her. She might try to break Richard out at some point. Or maybe she's got other plans, who knows. Rail makes a lot of sense for them. Airships are fairly small. Traveling long distances with lots of people. Yeah, a train would make more sense. Zeiss Central Factory is also the center for airship development. Okay, yeah. It's because of Zeiss. We're just that good. A bus, it's a little like an airship. You pay in advance and it'll take you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as an airship, but the pace is gentler. They are easy to maintain and they're quite pleasant. Huh, neato. You kinda wanna ride one now. Speaking of which, Shira, you've been to Calvard, right? I heard you met Zin then. Come on, I gotta hear that story. There's not much to it. I'm afraid I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvard's eastern quarter. That's where I first met Zin. I see. I gotta admit, I can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. It was exciting, very different culturally and exotic. I can't wait to see that in a future Trails game. You should visit, if you get the chance. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while, been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. Currently to our right is the Titith Bay. Sorry, projected there a little bit. Liberal's Gate to the Great Sea. While it is currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make out the coastline. Is that what that bay was called? It is! Huh. That's a great bay name. Oh, thank you for flying with us. We will be arriving in Zeiss momentarily. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. I'm glad that we're all on the same wavelength. Sure, still a B rank bracer? I guess? Yeah. Our dad's kinda special. And Shira's pretty good in her own right anyways. Okay, first up first should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Kilika? A rather exotic name for Liberal. It sounds Eastern. Oh, that's right, Kilika! She's kinda hot. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You never give up, do you? I mean, I would pursue Kilika as well. More like Kilika's kind of my type. Well, if we're not counting Shira. The ding dong noise sounds exactly like my doorbell. Gives me a heart attack each time. Damn. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it's probably some sort of stock sound effect out there. You can get ambushed during a flight? In the first game, our father basically went missing during a flight because of, sky pirates, I guess. So yeah, that is possible. Can't wait for you to meet Redacted and Redacted in Trails from Zero. I'm so looking forward to meeting Redacted. Redacted is my favorite character, I can already tell. To put it simply, capable. She's a flawless administrator, and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. She's also quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for, frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Lenheim. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... What the hell? There's an earthquake? What? Is this the fury of Kilika? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake? Ah, help! The dock is going to collapse! Run for your lives! Everyone, please calm down! The port is designed to endure high-magnitude earthquakes. It can easily handle one this small. Please, don't panic. Have these earthquakes been happening more often recently? Wait. Was this mentioned earlier? I think there was something about, you know, how after the gospel was activated and then there was strange activity at the four towers. And maybe this was one of those consequences of the gospel being attached there. Oh, it was you, complained Bird. Okay, no worries then. It's all good. Damn, Tommy must be really big then. Roger that, Ambi. Have a wonderful rest of your day, man. Thanks for stopping by. During fast travel, you might get ambushed by random in Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate. Really? I didn't know that. I'm assuming for Baldur's Gate, it's the first and the second game. I don't think there was a system like that in the third game, but I could be wrong. Dragon Age is another game that we should get to someday. Adios, that's over. Everyone, please come to reception in an orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Oh man, it's been a while since I was in an earthquake. That was so cool! Well, that was a great way of getting welcomed to Zeiss. It wasn't very strong, but attention world, please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. Haha, I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in Liberal, though. Really? Chloe is right. Earthquakes are very unusual here. Now, we really do need to check in at the guild house to see what the damage is. And there she is. Wow. So there was no serious damage to the central factory. Thank goodness. The city has also remained calm for the most part. I believe there is little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle. Shirazard. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, kinda. It's been a while, Kilika. As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kilika. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you two would be Olivia Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or shall I say, Miss Chloe Rins? I'm Kilika. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure is ours. My word, but your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Madam, allow your humble servant Olivia Lenheim to improvise a song to... According to John, you're both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax, for meetings, etc. Thank you! Yes, but my If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Dang. Olivia got tamed, dude. Wow, I think Kilika might be even harder on Olivia than Shira. Well, putting aside our repressed musician for now, how is the job situation looking? Are we snowed under? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit. But, Huh? What's up, Kilka? You look like you're thinking about something. This is, not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. Check on something? This is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. How do we investigate an earthquake? Kilka in business mode is very direct. Oh, she is. I kind of want to see her in casual mode though, not gonna lie. I don't think we are this game though. If ever. Maybe. We'll see. How many restraining orders has Olivia managed to pile up throughout the years? Oh boy. I could see a massive stack, Draco. Olivia is just that kind of guy. I don't know. But I guess he's also just like goofy and harmless at the same time, so... I wonder if people have ever submitted anything like that. Find the earthquake and question it? Thank you, Pan. That's all I needed to hear. She's gonna investigate me? I think I changed my mind about her. Oh my. Did you know that she was gonna say that, Complain Bird? Is that why you made yourself the earthquake? No, that's a big brain move. You mean like go around asking about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well. However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes then? That's worrying. There's one particularly odd point, however. The earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have been felt here in the city to at least a small extent. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual, unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. Okay. Theory time. We're doing some underground excavations using a giant drilling machine secretly because Society of Ouroboros evil thing going on. Or maybe it's not even Ouroboros and it's Amalthea just trying to dig out Richard. Other thing could be magic or a new orb that when tested creates earthquakes in certain areas and they want to use that as a weapon. Yeah, maybe. The Skaven? That's actually the first thing I'd probably think of if this was Warhammer. That makes too much sense in the Warhammer setting, for sure. It's probably the Skaven just accidentally blowing themselves up because they were trying to set up a bomb underneath the city. Earthquake actually happened over here last week. Yeah, earthquakes do be happening everywhere, man. Thankfully, I don't live in an area that has earthquakes that often. Extremely rare, actually, over here. Mueller handles Olivia's restraining orders. True. As long as he can get his hands on him, and Olivia doesn't sneak off like he currently is. I refuse to believe that nobody at CCF has a seismograph running to find out whether their boss is coming towards the room. That, yeah. That is actually kind of true. All the people over there are, like, really gung-ho about all of this, so I would expect them to start investigating the earthquake already, since it's such a weird occurrence. When we go over there, there'll probably be somebody working on it already. It might even be Tita herself. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost, weird stuff like this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Kilika. We should begin by asking around the city and the fort, I think. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. Yeah, there you go. Murdoch's already doing it. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay then, so off to the Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately, this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw a new gospel too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yes? Let us delay our guild work until we say hello then. Come, let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs! I'll kindly ask you to not hug anybody, thanks. Still, let's head over to Professor Russell's place. Alright, well, thanks. Oh my god! Someone has stolen the branch office sign. Who would do such a thing? Alright. To Bracer Estelle Bright specifically. At Lyston Fortress, we're holding a short-term special training program. As such, we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. Ah, that's why. Okay, that's in Lyston Fortress. Testers for a new gun. Test details will be explained in the workshop on the 3rd floor. Experience with orbital guns, confident with shooting, no particular preference in weapon maker. So yeah, that's gotta be Olivia's job then. Who would possibly be brazen enough to steal a sign directly from the front of the Bracer Guild? Surely nobody we know? Yeah, I don't think we do, actually. We don't really know anybody who could be a thief, or so invisible that they might be considered a phantom. If only we had any leads. Better go to sleep, see you around. Roger that, Isaac. Have a good night's rest. Do a real cooking stream though? A Weebs Cast cook-off episode? That sounds like a good idea. If we could ever pull that off. Give us like 10 years, Complain Bird, and maybe we'll be in a position to comfortably do that. Somewhere between now and 10 years from now. Still got a lot of things that we need to get and stuff set up as well. They'll test the gun on you. Oh. Then we'll have Estelle tank it. She can take it. Looking forward to the day you guys are big enough to be on Geary's Hand and Brain show. That would be a dream come true, really. Those streams seem like a lot of fun. Kitchen's gonna be a mess? Don't underestimate my cooking skills, Mr. Laugh. I will have you know that out of the 3 people in our group, I am the best cook. That is to say, I'm the only one in our group who knows how to cook, actually. So, that's probably not a impressive comparison, now that I think about it. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes I probably shouldn't say things that might never come true, else people are gonna be like, Zero, you said the thing during stream, it's a promise. I don't know about 10 years from now, Zero, and how he's gonna be. But I think it will be an awesome thing to do. Can Kiwi cook? Kiwi can burn food. I think sometimes she successfully makes things. that don't poison the people that eat them, but I wouldn't trust kiwi with cooking, to be honest with you. Serbi either. Yeah, just don't let the two into the kitchen. Don't worry, I'll handle the meal, alright? A dangerous monster, man-trap, has been sighted on the Trat Plains. A man-trap? I wonder what that monster eats. Races affiliated with this branch respond, causes a variety of abnormal statuses with its gases. Ugh. Okay. Well, now we got all of that. And let's get out of here. Ah! Oh my god, it is missing! What the hell? Just took it right out of its socket. Okay. Does the monster eat men or traps? That's actually a great question. Wait a minute, I didn't even look at it like that. Burning food, half the cooking experience in RuneScape. Oh my. Old school RuneScape player? I was not. Actually, I was there when the scriptures were written. I had some friends that were super into RuneScape. I never got into it though. From the looks of it, there's no real damage to the town. Well, I'm sure that small shaker didn't do much to the central factory either. The only real damage is people using the earthquake as an excuse to skip work. Dang. I believe Tita's house was down here. Yes, that's right. However, I think I'll save meeting Tita for next stream, so we can start off on a good note. Oh man, it's been a while since we saw our girl. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. It was really fun chatting with all of you, but I must take my leave and sleep a good sleep. Later, dudes.